Let me start with you, because we were kind of joking around here that how Powell's job in this news conference was to avoid making any kind of statement that would be reminiscent of what seemed to be his ad-libbed remark about the balance sheet unwind being on autopilot in December, which of course set off all kinds of things in motion. He seems to have succeeded in promising to be vigilant and patient, but not saying much more. Heading into this Fed day, Diane, I know that you were looking for the Fed to pivot to neutral. Was this a pivot to neutral, or was this something more?
I think it was even more than that. We had the doves flock at the Fed. This was a pivot to neutral in terms of no rate hikes this year whatsoever. I guess I was surprised. There was a trade-off for me. I thought we'd still have one rate hike out there in the Fed's expectations, although the most recent data on inflation did surprise to the downside, and you saw sort of a nod to the lower inflation outlook in the actual statement itself. I also think it was important that the Fed, did announce that it was going to halt reductions in its balance sheet. I thought it would halt them sooner than September. I knew they'd announce it today, but I didn't think that they would keep them going until September, and so that surprised me a little bit. So, once we split the difference between the two, a dovish statement, the Fed's in neutral, I think he over and over repeated that there's no data to push the Fed on either side, to push the Fed to nudge rates higher or to go lower. It's a very hard line to walk, but he walked that tightrope adeptly today, and you saw Powell, the artful dodger, again. He dodged every question. Downside risk, not go too far there, acknowledge them. Upside risk, if things turn around, we can go there too. I mean, this was the artful dodger at work and sticking to script.